The summer harvest update has just received a massive buff inside of Grow a Garden. The developers have gone ahead and left a long message that is very important for us to understand because they've made some big changes that I think are going to make this update a whole lot better. And well, there's some crazy things we can do. Just a few minutes ago, Jandal posted this announcement on the Discord saying, "Hey everyone, we just released some improvements to the summer harvest event, so you can now submit seeds like carrots, strawberries, blueberries, tomatoes, and watermelons." I'm gonna go far in detail with that. They also said we also improved some chances of the rewards. If these chances aren't enough, I'll fix it. So they're still gonna be working on it. And they said blah blah blah, how they felt like when making this update. And then right here they said they'll keep reading feedback and make more changes if people aren't happy. But the team and myself are pretty exhausted this week, so if people aren't happy tomorrow, I'll try making something bigger. Similar to the decoration update where they removed the lunar event, I believe it was, in like the blood moon, and then later on added new content while reintroducing those. That could be something we see in this update. However, at the moment, they've actually gone ahead and put a pretty decent buff on the rewards here. Now, one of the things that got buffed, in my opinion, is there's better seeds, and I'm actually pretty sure it is going to be much easier to get to these rewards. You used to have to get a lot of harvest points, some to the point where, like, if you're in a public server and most people are AFK, yeah, you're cooked, bro, because you're doing this entire thing by yourself and there's not enough time to even put everything in. But another thing that they did is the seeds, which I said, as you can see, there's carrot seeds. So we're going to go ahead and like purchase all of these, bro. Here we go. Give me some carrot seeds. Give me some strawberry, blueberry, and give me the tomato seeds, because guess what? All of these count now. So here we have a bunch of these seeds, and as you can see, I've already gone ahead and started planting. Now, I will say this is probably only going to give you 1 or 2 points per harvest, but the good part is it's extremely cheap and you're going to be able to get the harvest quest done very fast. The next one happens very soon, I believe, so I want to go ahead and fill out my garden with these seeds. And the best part about this is you're not going to really need any sprinklers or a lot of waiting, because these are quite literally beginner seeds that you can finish very fast. So let's go ahead and plant everything. There we go. Bunch of carrot seeds. Why not? Let's fill out this place with a bunch of these carrot seeds. And look, bro, almost all of them are like grown. So this is getting really good. But for me to be able to constantly purchase these, I have to wait for the shop to reset. And well, me being one single person with little to no friends in this Discord server. Matter of fact, there is 0 people. I need to join a different server because we need more people to work with. Okay, we got a bunch of these carrot seeds. I love how many carrot seeds there is, because you're quite literally guaranteed to get all of them. And you're going to get it on every shop reset. Now, I will say you still want to purchase the better stuff, which it looks like there's no stock of anything good this time. And I've kind of assorted my garden in sections. So this entire section that we have here is all the new seeds that have been introduced in this event. And the good part about that is anything that I collect here, I know for a fact I can put it in the summer harvest. And I'm kind of going to show you guys how exactly I'm going to do it in order to try and submit as fast as I possibly can. Oh my god, bro, we're quite literally running out of space in here. I just need to fit a few more seeds, please. Yes, I have 6 more. It's just strawberries, bro. Let me get it. There we go. From what I've heard, though, when you get uncommon rewards, it doesn't necessarily mean, or like any type of the rewards, uncommon, rare, epic, whatever, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna get like this war stuff all the way to down here, depending on where you're getting, but it's rather more of a chance, apparently, on what you can get. So the higher your rewards, the higher the tiers you have unlocked, meaning, well, you could get better stuff. Now, I'm actually not quite sure how much we're going to be able to get here, but this should hopefully let us get a bunch of these summer seed packs, which technically you could buy with Robux. But I don't want to go broke playing growing a garden type of game, so we're not going to spend Robux on that. Oh my god, that is a fat sugar apple, bro. This is bigger than my dad. But now that these things have actually grown, we can go ahead and start collecting everything. And I have gone ahead, sold literally all of my fruit, so there's nothing in my inventory to hold on to. I just gotta start spamming E, and I do want to make sure we collect the better ones, such as the Rosy Delights. Now, from what I've heard, regardless of the mutation on them, I don't think it makes a difference in the amount of points you get. But I'm collecting everything that I possibly can, and it looks like this dude with his fat mango is gonna be helping us. The best thing, though, I think, is the blueberries, because you actually don't even have to replant them. They're permanent. And oh my god, bro. Okay, there we go. We finally have a max backpack. But there is more seeds for us to purchase as well. So more blueberries. That's amazing. We can place those down. Same with carrots. But honestly, you probably don't even want to purchase carrots. Maybe. I am 99% sure these only give 1 point no matter what. So it's better off to purchase things higher up, such as blueberries, because you almost get them every time, and well, they're permanent. All right, I'm just gonna plant the blueberry seeds. There we go. Can I like get it? Okay, there we go. I think that's all of them. But in 3 minutes and 50 seconds, we will be able to start spamming everything inside of this summer harvest. I hope these changes are enough, because the player base of this game has been quite literally over the roof upset with this update, since they did say it was gonna be the biggest update. In terms of content, it definitely had the most. But saying our biggest update so far, with all new seeds, pets, and gear, I mean, from what I've heard, the pets are literally trash, so I don't know. That's a little debatable. Bro, get your fat, stupid thing out of my base. I cannot see anything in here. The summer event has begun. Now it is time to quite literally just go over here and start spamming it. As you can see, the whole server seems to be doing that. Oh my god. What these people in my server are doing is basically going to the fruits tab, and you just spam click the button, as well as pressing like put in at the same time. Now make sure you're not accidentally gifting people, because sometimes it glitches. But as you can see, spamming this, yeah, it'll go through very quick, bro. Oh my god, look, our harvest plant points is going up so fast, and these aren't even good plants yet. All right, now time to put in some of the rare stuff, such as the kiwis, the bananas, I don't even know what this is in my hand. Just put it in the liquid. Yeah, I do have a bunch of those, and I still have a bunch more in my garden. As you can see, we're up to 1,500, so it does still say uncommon, but I'm really hoping this is better, because technically this is the first event since the buff, so if it's not, I'm low-key gonna crash out. There we go. Put in the Rosy Delights, the apples, and I think that is everything. Now we're at 1,600. Now what I'm going to do here is go over here. I want to sell my inventory so we get rid of everything we have, and that'll give us a clean inventory in order to grab even more blueberries. By the time I go and submit all of them, all the blueberries will be ready again. You can also use the harvest tool. I actually don't know how many blueberries are on each. There's only like 2 or 3, so I don't think this is quite worth it. I would recommend just pressing E. Yeah, this is probably a lot faster. Yeah, give me the avocados. I need the rare stuff. Liquid, green apple, banana. There's so many things, bro. It's just endless. I do want to test my avocado theory to see if it does make a difference. So a normal one just gave us, I believe, 6. And then, or the ones with mutation gave us 6. And then this one gives us, wait, I actually didn't even get to see that. Hold on. Let's try it again. Okay, so maybe it does give more. I don't know. I feel like I just got 4. It might be based off of like how much technically the fruit is worth when sold, so maybe wait for mutations. You guys can comment down below letting me know if mutations do count or not, because I don't know. It looks like the tomatoes are also permanent fruits too. I don't know why I thought they weren't, but they definitely are. And okay, we have 3 minutes. I gotta put everything in, bro. This might seem like it's not a lot of points, but as you can see, I have fruit submitted all the way up to 140 at the top of my screen, meaning I've submitted 150 of them, and like a lot of them are 1 point, but some can give even 2 or 3 depending on how good it is, and that is why, in my opinion, it's a very good method. Plus, it's very fast. I mean, I can instantly run back and just get a bunch more. Like, I want to go over here into this section, because I did plant this thing, which which I forgot what it's called, the prickly pear. So let's collect the stuff on this guy because it is pretty good, I think. There we go. Pink lily. Wait, I don't think I can use a pink lily. I do got the sugar apple though. Oh my god. And the amber lily. There we go. Let's collect those. I think the amber lily is still in here. We have some cantaloupes. Yes, yes. Give me everything. They should have definitely introduced a way to submit everything. And if there is anything that the developers are planning on add, that should be #1 on their list. But I am going to go ahead just submit all of these one by one. Everything I can. I cannot do the amber lilies, so that sucks. Neither can I do the pink lilies. The pears I can do. Yeah, the prickly pears definitely give so much, bro. We're up to 2,500, meaning now we are getting the rare reward. So it looks like they didn't actually buff the harvest points amount because it is still left to a minimal amount. But the benefit is that hopefully we do actually get good rewards for the amount that we have put in so far. There we go. Okay, we are getting summer seed pack finally. That is literally the first time I've ever got that. And it just gave us a bunch of honey sprinklers too. I believe we got 1 or 2 of them. I'm pretty sure. I don't know, man. It still feels like it's still a nerf. However, I mean, let's skip it. Okay, we get a wild carrot. Are we serious? Yeah, this update sucks. No, I'm kidding. But I do think these changes definitely made it so much better. But if I were to guess, a lot of the player base of this game is still probably not going to be happy. And soon enough, I think we're going to see even more additions added to this update later on in the week. Especially like tomorrow, the day that you're seeing this video, the next day. There's likely a lot of changes to come. Some mini suggestions that I have, though, to make this update, I think, a whole lot better is by, oh my god, holy lag, what the heck was that? Which fat person loaded into the server, bro? But anyways, the first suggestion I think is very important is to know how these rewards are rewarded. I think a lot of players could benefit from them because realistically, I have no idea what the heck is going on when these rewards are being given out because there's no information whatsoever. And during the summer harvest, you should be able to put in everything at once. This actually helps in 2 ways. One, you actually get to know what you can actually put in inside of the summer harvest without having to search through everything in your like fruit bag. And also, as soon as you drop off everything, you're able to come back, collect everything, and go deposit it all again. Kind of similar to how, you know, you can, I want to sell my inventory, I want to harvest my inventory, something like that. Another way they could buff this event is by improving the amount of these flower seed packs you get, bro. Because the only way right now that you're gonna be able to get the elephant ears, like, it's literally just by paying to win. The chances of you getting a lot of summer seed packs and getting it are very low. It takes a lot of grinding for kind of little reward, so it's just not rewarding, especially when the best things you can get were old seeds that you were guaranteed to get as long as it's summoned in the seed pack. The seed pack, wait, I mean in the seed shop. The Amber Lily used to be in the shop. You could buy it off here. Now that is the best thing inside of the event. And oh my god, it looks like the summer eggs are here, the rare ones. Now, like I said, I am pretty sure these actually suck. So this is another thing that they really need to go into buffing, which I don't think they did at all in this update. But I'm going to go ahead and skip this rare summer egg. Here we go. Boom. 49 Robux down the drain. Please be worth it. Imagine. Come on, give me the seal. Oh, we got the flamingo. Let me go ahead and unequip something. I'm thinking let's just pick up one of these random bees. Let's place it down. Flamingo, what are your stats? Sir, come here. And every 3.58 minutes stands on a leg for 15 seconds. All plants and fruits within 13 studs will grow 15 times faster. Okay, that is actually insanely good, I would say. I'm not gonna lie, that's not too bad, especially if you're trying to grow your stuff. The only problem is, though, I'm not growing anything, and I don't even know how much 15 studs is. Like, is that a lot? Hello? Let me through! Bro, where did the flamingo go? I can't find him in my garden. Okay, while we're waiting for him to do his little stupid thing, let's get this other rare summer egg, because this is another one that we have. Boom, come on. Give me something that is not a flamingo, please. Oh my god, you cannot open this pet. Oh no. Time to put more of these random trash into here. Yup, take the bunny. I don't want him. All right, bro, let's try it. Open it up, and it's an orangutan. Ooh, bro, this dude looks like my mom. I don't know if he's actually big for his size, but let's place him down. Here we go. And when crafting, each material used in the recipe has a 3.39% chance not to get consumed. Yeah, that is pretty trash. The good part is, though, someone like him, oh my god, he's actually climbing the tree. Yo, this guy is straight up an orangutan. The pros of that is you can honestly kind of just randomly throw him down whenever you're crafting, and there's a chance he'll save you some stuff, but it's kind of poop. But come on, Mr. Flamingo, I need you to do your thing. It has been long enough. Come on, go ahead. Stand on one leg. Bro, this guy's just going through my bamboo. Yeah, I'm really thinking he's also useless. Oh, he's standing still. Oh, bro, oh my god, just do your thing. Oh my god, there it is. But as you can see, unfortunately, bro, he's barely in anything. So he can do it kind of anywhere. He doesn't go on the plants that actually need to grow. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest, he's also pretty bad. But hopefully the developers continue changing stuff in this update. If you guys enjoyed this video, please go ahead, watch this video on the screen right here. I picked it for you myself because I think it's an amazing video to understand this update better. And hurry up, pick one of them. I promise you, you'll enjoy them. Thank you so much for watching. You StarCode, and bye!